Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday afternoon out there. You know, I heard this saying a week ago or so from a friend of mine, Drew, on Facebook, and it may be a jiu-jitsu saying, but he said, you don't take what you get what you take. And I found that so powerful and relatable in this thing we call life, this game of life, especially in the society that we live in. You know, a lot of times we just accept the way things are. You know, we accept, what we were born into, how our lineage has been up to this point. They've had a lot of shortcomings. We just, accept, but we have those shortcomings as well. We don't have the decision of how we're brought into this life. We don't have a say or a decision on the life that we're brought into. We can't dictate that. But, once we're old enough to think for ourselves, we get to decide the life that we have. And at that point, once we can think for ourselves, we need to be free thinkers. We have to go after the life that we want and not just accept the position that we're in at that point and think that, that's what life is just going to be like. There's those sayings, that's just the life you were dealt, that's the cards you were dealt, you got to play that hand. You just got to accept it. And I don't find that to be true at all. And I know that not to be true at all in my life and the people's lives around me that I've seen improve. Is I got to a point in those people's lives around me who have changed, they got to a point where they decided, I'm not going to accept this anymore. And at any point in our life, it could be right now in this moment, watching this video, you can decide, I am no longer going to accept what life is giving me. And like I've talked about in the past, that's kind of being on the defense. You're just accepting life as it's coming at you, and you need to go on the go on the offense and make life the defense. Going on the offense means going on the attack, going after what you want, not settling for anything less than what you want out of life, taking what you want. And from that saying, what I got from it, don't take what you're given, you get what you take. In our society, nothing is given to us. You have to go out there and take it. You have to be a taker in life if you want to get everything you're envisioning up here. And I'm not talking about a taker, you got the givers and the takers, and most people think of the taker as the person that, just wants freebies and wants handouts and never stops taking. I'm not talking about those takers. I'm talking about people that go after what they want, that don't settle in life, that work hard, are consistent, are disciplined, are laser focused on what they want, and nothing can get in their way. There will be many, many obstacles that get in our way, but there's nothing that can stop us. There's nothing we can't get through. As a taker, a go-getter, a grinder, a hustler, a hard worker, you're gonna get what you take. That's how this life works. Again, it doesn't matter what you were born into, how your parents were, what position they were in mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. That has nothing to do with you. That was something you were born into that you can't dictate, but you get to dictate your life. Just because your parents, your lineage wasn't takers doesn't mean you can't be a taker. You can be a taker. Everybody can be a taker. You have to understand in life, nothing is given to us. Nothing. And if you sit around and wait, you're going to be waiting your whole life, and you're going to wake up one day and realize what I'm saying is the truth. Nothing is given to you. You have to take it with blood, sweat, tears, sacrifice. That's another big one. Everybody wants all these things, but they don't want to give nothing up to get them. There has to be a trade-off. You have to give something to receive something. And that may be giving blood, sweat, tear, time away from your loved ones, time away from, family, time away from, hanging out with the friends, going out to the bar, having a drink. But there's some trade-off. You can't keep doing that and expect to succeed on a massive level. There has to be a trade-off. I was at a friend's house the other day who did the 75 Hard program, and he's telling me how much it's helped him change and how he's grinding it out. And his wife, amazing woman, he's like, yeah, but I never get to see him. He's always, I'm wanting to work out, I'm wanting to do this. And there's a trade-off there. You have to sacrifice something if you want something else. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect things to change. Now, you can make up for that in a big way the time that y'all do get together. That time's going to be extra special, and you can do extra special stuff. But I digress. In life, you get what you take. Don't accept anything in life. Create a standard in your life. A standard for people, places, things. Anything below that standard, do not accept it. Do not accept it. You don't have to accept anything in life. You can reject anything that's given to you. I don't want that. I'm not going to make this my life. I'm not going to make these the people I'm around. I'm not going to accept these negative thoughts. I'm not going to accept these shortcomings that were passed on in my lineage. It stops with me. I'm a taker. I'm going to go and get what I want out of life. And I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to pay the price. And I'm going to be patient, because it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a long time. It's going to be a lonely journey at times. But at times it's going to be lonely, but then you're going to meet other people that are on that same journey once you level up. And then it's not going to be that lonely. You're going to meet other like-minded people that have their standards up here. You don't take what life gives you. You get what you take out of life. Don't accept anything below what you want. Go out there and take everything you want in life. I love y'all. Y'all have a great evening. Stay safe for 4th of July. Remember, we don't have to accept anything that we're given. We have no choice on how we're brought into this life. But we have the choice, once we can think for ourselves, to go out there and take the life that we want. I hope this helps y'all. Y'all have a great night.